Evening, everybody. Very different time frame than when I normally get to hang out with you guys. But good evening. Hello. Hi to those of you who are here at last minute notice. I see Art Ellie. Hi, how are you? And Jessica, and Kimberly and Sarah. Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I was like, I was trying to think of ways that I could update everybody on what was going on. I feel like most people who participate in the shop also participate in YouTube. And so that was like, okay, YouTube's the best way, but not a community post. Like, I want to do a video, but like uploading videos is such a pain in the butt. And I was like, let me just do a YouTube live. It's like the best way to get everything across and get it uploaded as quickly as possible. Because I'm leaving town tomorrow. So there's just a lot happening. And I was like, I just want to kind of update everybody on what is going on and where I'm going to be and for how long. And so if I had been doing regular whip and I'm like out of breath just sitting here. Um, my belly has popped. I feel very pregnant right now. Anyway, so there's just a lot happening, and I was like, let me just update you guys. If I was doing regular open chats, I would be really excited and telling you guys all about the fact that I'm leaving tomorrow to go on a diamond painting retreat, which is crazy because I like signed up for this retreat months ago. And when I when I tell you that I signed up for this retreat months ago, I signed up for it before we ever even got pregnant. And so I've kind of been like toying with the idea of possibly not going. And then I was like, no, as long as I'm cleared to travel, I'm going to go. Like, I paid for it. I'm going. And so I am going to the Lone Star retreat in Texas. I live in Chicago, by the way. These straps are bothering me. I feel like they should be tighter. Anyway, I'm going to the Lone Star retreat in Texas. It's just outside of San Antonio. So yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow and I'm in hysterics getting everything ready for it, but I'm going to be gone for a while. And so I kind of just wanted to share everything that is going to be going on. So I want to see who else is here. And sorry that I am out of breath. So Charmaine is here, Morgana, Cat Diamond Sparkles, hello, Brandy, Leah, Cindy, Sherilyn, Karen, and Melanie, and Stephanie, and Cindy. Cindy said, don't tease us with a whip and chat. Jessica, you need to go and enjoy yourself. Yes, I will. And Cat Diamond Sparkles said, I hope you get to meet Crafting with Shay. I don't know that she's coming to this one. I don't recall having seen her in the group chat for this retreat, but I do know that Kara, the principal painter, I think she will be at the retreat. And Tima is going to be there, and I'm really excited to meet Tima. And Berta, who is a regular admin on the channel, she will also be there, and Berta and I are going to be roomies, and so I'm excited about that. And Berta and I are actually going to be in San Antonio a couple of nights early. So we're going to stay in a hotel together and go get our nails done. It's going to be great. And so I'm really excited about that. But I did, just all the double checking, make sure I'm good to travel. So I am good to travel. And things have been a lot better. I was dealing with like a lot of Braxton Hicks contractions, but things are a lot better now. So it took a little while to get everybody's orders out, and I feel so bad about that. But I haven't been able to make any product because there's so much going on. So I'm getting ready to go on this retreat. So that's the first thing happening. So we're getting there a couple days early. We're going to be in San Antonio for a little while. Not a little while, like a day and a half, basically. And then on Friday, the retreat starts. So we're going to head to the retreat on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the retreat ends on Monday. So Monday morning, we have breakfast, and then that'll be the end of the retreat. So I'm really excited. I think it's going to be really interesting. It's kind of a mix of cross stitchers. This is my understanding. It's kind of a mix of cross stitchers and diamond painters, which is interesting because those worlds collide quite a bit. And I am I'm both a cross stitcher and a diamond painter. So it's really fun for me because I just get to do all the things that I love. I do have like a little project bag all packed up, ready to go to take with me. So I can kind of take you on a little tour of what's in here. If you guys want to know, if you don't want to know, then let me know and I won't show you. But if you want to know, I was also planning on showing you guys what I'm going to be bringing with me for my current whips and what I'm going to be working on while I'm at the retreat. So that's going to be really cool. Like, y'all, I haven't had time or energy to sit down and diamond paint for a long time. These past, like, I would say the past 2 weeks, my energy has just skyrocketed. Like, I feel really good. I feel really great. Like, I'm like, where's the wood? I need to knock on it. But I feel really great. We had to check up on the baby today, and baby's doing great. I don't know. Can I tell you guys what the gender is now? Have you all received your gender samples? Like, can we just spoil this? Because I'm ready. Um, the baby, I'm gonna tell you, just I mean, I don't know. Leave the room for a second. I don't know. You're gonna have it spoiled. The only people I think who maybe don't know yet are my international folks, and I'm sorry, but I can't hold it in any longer. I can't. We're having a little baby girl. Anyway, so I'm really excited. I was very surprised because I definitely thought it was going to be a boy. So I was wrong, but we are having a little girl. Um, we have picked a name, but we're not sharing it just yet. And so either way, I'm really excited. It is a little baby girl. Um, but yeah, so she is doing fantastically. Um, and, just measuring right on track and all of the good things. Like, she's doing great. So I'm really excited about that. And I can't tell you. I'm like, as soon as I found out we were having a girl, I was like, we're in trouble because I'm gonna buy all the things. Um, and so I definitely we went shopping this past weekend too. So we realized that with everything going on with the baby and my pregnancy, that there's always this possibility the baby's going to come early, and so we're worried that she's going to be here to join us sooner rather than later. And so we were like, okay, we need to get furniture for this nursery. We have nothing, and so we got the big stuff. We went shopping this weekend. We have a crib, we have a dresser, we have a little like nightstand end table for me to put next to a recliner rocker, which we also purchased this weekend. So everything is going to be in the baby's room very, very soon. And so I'm very excited. But I have purchased so many pink and fun, colorful, purple clothing with bows and hearts and God knows what else. I'm in trouble. We're in trouble. Anyway, but like I said, I didn't care what it was as long as she's doing great, and she seems to be doing really great. So I'm happy about that. I feel her moving all the time, especially when I eat. But anyway, let me get back. Let me get back to the comments because I've kind of been ignoring those and I haven't meant to. So everybody wants to know the gender. We're ready. Everybody's gotten their samples in. Um, but yes, a lot of you Canadian folks got your orders really fast. I was shocked. Um, let's see. Everyone is saying, I hope girl, team boy. See, who knows? It's a 50-50 shot. Katarina said, I was team girl and she's coming on my birthday. Well, that's another thing. So two things actually. Right now she is breech, and which is, I mean, she still has plenty of time to turn. And so, but they're a little worried because she's been in the same position the entire time. Like, this is just where she likes to be. She's completely upright, just like facing that way. She's like breech in all the wrong ways. She's facing the wrong way this way, and she's also facing the wrong way this way. So I'm like, you go, girl. You live your own life. Anyway, so if she is breech at the time, they are gonna have to schedule a C-section, which kind of sucks, but was not in my plan. But we don't plan these things; they just happen. And so it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna cross that bridge when we get there. Um, but yeah, so she's other than that, though, she's super healthy. And then they also were talking about the possibility of inducing me at 39 weeks because I am advanced maternal age, even though I technically don't turn 35 until next month. Um, and because I am overweight. And so those two things, I guess, consider me high risk and they want to induce me at 39 weeks. But I don't know. Like I said, we're just going to cross that bridge when we get there. Who knows? She might come on her own. We don't know. Anyway, um, so yeah, we'll just have to see. I've been kind of relinquishing some of that control and just being like, you know what? Will happen when it happens, right? Um, and just kind of letting go because I know that sometimes I can be very like it must be within my control and I have to know what's going on. And so I've realized that this is one of those things that I don't get to make that call. Um, anyway, so yeah, so that part is good. So I have the retreat from September 20th to the 25th. So we have that. And then, oh, baby app says she's the size of an ear of corn right now. And then tomorrow, an eggplant. So do with that what you will. And then I thought I would show you, we do have like, maybe I showed you guys this, I can't remember, but we do have an updated ultrasound photo of her. It's not fantastic. Not the best picture ever. But it was very cute to see. She kind of has her hands up by her face. You can kind of see her in that photo there. She's so cute. Like, of course she's cute. Anyway, and then in one of the ultrasounds that we got to see her the other day, and in one of them, she was yawning, and we could see her like move her mouth open, and it was quite precious. Anyway, there's the other one. You could see her little arms. Anyway, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Trying to go with the flow, not stress out. Like what's gonna happen is gonna happen, and I just need to let my body do what it needs to do. Let her do what she needs to do. She'll be fine. But Jessica said, I already said my congratulations, but congrats again. Now that we all know. Thank you. And Karen said, shopping for girls, all the pink. I know. It was crazy. Jessica was surprised how fast. Karen had two girls. So much fun. Labor starts a lot of times they turn on their own. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. We'll see. Who knows? She's doing whatever she wants. Yep. She's a strong-willed individual gal, just like her mama. So we will see. Go with the flow, try not to stress out. That is exactly it. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying so hard. But oh, she's so cute. Anyway, so yeah, we got the retreat September 20th through the 25th. Then like my life I feel like is planned out in Saturdays because Saturdays are when the most stuff is happening, I feel like. And so we've got the 20th through the 25th. 25th is a Monday. The following Friday and Saturday and Sunday, we are going to Ohio for a family wedding. So one of David's cousins, I guess got married actually like in an elopement ceremony, but they're doing like a big reception and stuff on Saturday, the 30th. So we will be gone for a trip to Ohio just for the weekend. It's a very quick trip, but it still means on the 25th, I come home, unpack, and then we leave again the 29th. So it's like just that quick turnaround of like, let me wash my clothes, put them in a new suitcase, and head out the door again. And so we're going to a wedding. Then the following weekend, we'll be back on Monday. And the following Saturday, my folks are coming into town. My mom, my dad, my brother, his wife, and their daughter, and AKA, well, she's my step niece. whatever. Anyway, so my niece and my in-laws, my husband's mom and dad are all coming into town. They're all staying with us in our house too, to have our baby shower on October 7th. So we're doing an in-home baby shower just with close friends and family, and we don't have a ton of friends and family. And so it's going to be a small thing, but we're going to have 9 people in this house. 5 from my family, 2 from David's, and then the 2 of us. And so it's going to be a packed house of 9 people. And I was like, do I even have 9 extra towels for everybody? I don't even know. And so I have to, like, the week once we get back from the wedding, I've got to get this house ready. I've got to get all the beds ready. I've got to get air mattresses ready and sheets ready and comforters and towels and all that stuff so everybody can come. And then we're doing the baby shower on October 7th. So my mother-in-law is helping us cook and do all the food for the baby shower. And so I was like, realistically, because the next 3 weekends are completely booked, it will be October 14th. So mark your calendars because that's going to be a fun weekend. So October 14th, I am planning another release because I'll have a few days in between now and then to actually make some product, put out some new stuff for you, get out the Halloween stuff because I have tons of Halloween minders here and a couple of cute Halloween scents that I wanted to do. Also, the September mystery pack. There is no release in September, so you're going to have the September and the October mystery pack coming out in October. So October 14th, mark your calendar for October 14th because that will be the next release. And then I was like, I really want to have a shower with you guys because a few of you guys have requested it, have asked for the registry, all that good stuff. I just got the registry actually completed this past week. Like we hadn't even finished it yet. And so I'm like, and she's coming, y'all. I am tomorrow's 25 weeks pregnant. So she's coming in 15 weeks, aka 14 weeks if we induce or have her early. It would be December 27th. And I'm like, oh my Lord. So basically until Christmas. FYI, you're at 15 weeks till Christmas right now. So just something to keep in mind because it'll be here before you know it. And so will she. So I'm trying to like figure out the timing of everything. And I'm like, I want to have a shower sooner rather than later so that whatever is not, like I said, you guys are in absolutely no way obligated to purchase anything off of my registry. I would love to just celebrate with you on October 15th on Sunday. So I'm going to keep the shop release and the shower separate because I was like, one is business and one is play, okay? No. So we're going to do the shop release on October 14th as scheduled at noon. And then my plan is to do the virtual shower on October 15th. So I will put at some point in the next, hopefully, couple of days, maybe when I have some downtime in the airport and I'm waiting for my plane, I will put a post up that will give you the information for the virtual shower and the registry link. Should you choose to participate in that, you absolutely don't have to. I just have had a few people ask, so I will make sure that you guys get that link if you would like to get something for baby girl because we're very excited. So yeah, we have a Christmas baby on our hands. I said it's funny if they induce me on the 27th, she doesn't come until the 28th because that's very possible that she wouldn't come until the next day. We'll have a birthday in the family on the 28th, which will be her. And then my husband's dad is December 30th and my husband is January 1st. So they be spaced out 2 days. And I was like, whoa, that is a lot. Or if we don't induce and she comes on the 31st, we'll just bam, 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 all 3 in a row. So it'll be very interesting though, because she's, unless God willing, she stays in there that long, unless she decides to come early, then we will have a lot of birthdays to celebrate that week. But it's kind of fun. I I low key kind of love that week because it's like my favorite week of the year because it's no man's land, you know? Like most people are kind of just off of work or burning vacation days. You've got that time between Christmas and New Year's to like figure stuff out and get life together. And so I think it's going to be an interesting time. It's a really interesting time to have a baby. So we'll see. We'll see when she gets here. But it's going to be very exciting. Anyway, so does anybody have any questions about timing? I'm like, I know it's hard to listen to all that and be like plotting it in your head. But basically, the next 4 weeks are planned out. We've got this weekend, which is the retreat, wedding, in-person shower, and then release and shower. So your weekend is coming, I promise. But I was just like, I just wanted to update all of you guys on everything that's going on because I feel like I haven't had an opportunity to do that. So people are excited about Halloween. Brave to have all those people stay with you. I know. David's parents, my in-laws, are just a couple of hours away, and so they're contemplating getting a hotel just to make my life easier. And I was like, that would be fine. But yeah, Jessica, yeah, me too. I kind of quit working on the formula for them because I couldn't get them right. And then baby happened. And so I have no idea when that will happen. I can guarantee you it will be after the first of the year. But because yeah, they're just too sticky. But Kimberly said, take all my non-existent money. Katarina said, nope, 26. Is that your birthday, Katarina? I know it's all happening so fast. I can't. Karen said hers is 11th, sister's the 18th. It's crazy. I know. It's like when they're a few days apart, it's like so much. Me and my sister are just December 26th and not twins. Wow. I said no matter what, I'm gonna make sure she knows. And she has a separate birthday versus Christmas celebration because that sucks when it all just gets lumped into one. That's not fair. So I said we'll do a separate party for her on like New Year's Day or something. Kimberly said, I'm so excited for this baby. Me too. I just can't wait to hold her and see her little face. Like I can't wait. Ashley, so I've been working on some scented glue dots for a while, and I started working on them back in like January of this year. Announced them in February because I thought we were good, and then what I realized is as they sat over time, they just were too sticky and they weren't really working too well. Like they work, but they're hard to deal with. And I was like, no, I want this to be better. And so I didn't want to like, get behind a product that I wasn't 100% sure on. And so I decided to wait it out and work on them again. Well, then 2 months later, we got pregnant with baby girl, and my life has been chaos ever since. And so I'm just I'm not in the position to feel like I'm able to work on that kind of stuff. But I'm going to get my passport. I need baby snuggles. I'm sure I'm gonna be touched out, so you can come get all the snuggles you want. Daughter was to come on the 23rd or 25th, but came on December 16th. Yes, she might be early. Who knows? But yeah. Anyway, do you guys want to see what I have packed for the retreat so far? This is just so far. I need to stop packing. So I have all my diamond painting stuff packed, but I need to pack my cross-stitching stuff because I have been working on the same project for baby since before I got pregnant. And cross-stitch does take a very long time. It's one of the there's pros and cons to everything, right? And I guess one of the cons to cross stitching is that it takes forever. but I always knew I wanted to do like a jungle theme in the nursery. And so this is a little cross stitch I've been working on. This is a little lion that's going to say be brave above it. And then there's a bunch of other animals that have like little sayings. So there's a monkey that says be silly. There's like a tiger that says be fierce, I think. I can't remember. There's a bunch of them though. There's a giraffe that says stand tall, and it's the only one that doesn't start with a B. And I think I'm going to change it because no. Anyway, so yeah, it has just a bunch of different jungle animals, and I've been working on this forever. But this is just one of them, and there are 7 total. So I honestly think over the diamond painting, I will probably be working on this more than the diamond painting. But then, as far as diamond painting was concerned, I panicked and I couldn't figure out which project to bring with me. And so I ended up packing. They're not completely packed right now, so I might change my mind. But I ended up packing a couple. So, do we want to see those? I don't know. Y'all want to see what I have packed? Because if we don't want to see, I don't have to show you. But I did bring y'all, I went through my Mary Mud stash, and like I have way too many. I have like one of everything, right? And so I went through my stash and just like picked out a bunch that I hadn't used in a while or like wanted to use. And y'all, I also arranged them in color order, and this is what I have so far. In no world would I ever need this much putty I wouldn't even need one of these for 3 days. Please tell me why I can't decide. And so I'll show you what I narrowed it down to, though. We've got country apple and cherry cheesecake. We have fall harvest and pumpkin pie spice. All right, we've got clementine mint, another favorite of mine. Monkey farts and banana cream pie, because it wouldn't be banana without that. Apple cinnamon and spearmint, because who would I be? Baby powder and sweet snow. Decision fatigue is correct. It is correct. But I was just like, you know what? I can't decide. I'm just gonna bring them all, and then I'll pick which one I want at the time. Fantasyland and grape soda. Strawberries and champagne, and on Wednesdays we wear pink. Talk about an underrated one. This one smells amazing. I love it. Bubblegum and unicorn farts, aka unicorn burps, but we're gonna call it unicorn farts because that's the one I have. We have Oreo cookie and cupcakes at Tiffany's, electric pineapple and horchata, strawberry shortcake, and banana split. I don't need all these. I don't even need more than one of them. But anyway, that's a great question, Karen. A lot of people say that you don't get much done. Other people say you get a lot done. Here's my thing. I'm not going to lie. My social battery runs out very fast. And so I have a feeling like I tend, especially when I get in larger groups of people, if it's just like me and one person, I will talk all day long. But if it's like me and a larger group of people, I tend to shut down actually. And so I don't talk a whole heck of a lot. And so I'm a little worried that people are going to be like, she's a bitch. Pardon my French. And I'm like, but I'm really not. I just don't, I'm not as social as I come across on here. So I don't think I'll be doing a ton of talking. So it'll be interesting how that dynamic plays out. But I plan on working for most of it. I mean, like I want to chat with the people who are nearby me. And I definitely want to get to know people, but at the same time I'm just like I like being in my little corner and I like doing my thing. But from what I hear, yeah, I feel like it may be like kind of 50-50. I don't know. Um, but because I'm not a social butterfly anymore. I used to be, but I'm just not anymore. But so part of the retreat, by the way, is sorry, I'm introverted. I know it's true. Like I really am. I used to be much more extroverted than I am now. Um, and I do feel like I'm very much on the introverted side of things now. I'm just not. I don't like talking. Not a fan. Um, but let me just kind of picking up these putties because I meant to grab a few of those rings actually so that I could bring these with me easily because I know I'm not going to like I want to bring this my little tray from Bella Arts and Nicole, but I'm like too scared it's gonna get because the 3D printed stuff can be a little fragile, and I'm scared it's gonna get broken in my suitcase or something because like they literally throw those things, and I have to fly. Like we ain't driving to San Antonio, and so I don't trust it. I don't want to take something that was expensive, and so I'm not gonna bring that. I am bringing literally. This is everything that I am bringing as far as tools are concerned. This is it. This is everything. And so my Mary Mud's gonna fit in here. There's still some space in there. Um, yeah. So let me show you. I'll show you what else I'm packing. And the whips I have to work on too. Never have enough choices. Same with whips too. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood to work on. But there is one kit that I'm really excited about. And I've been excited about it for a long time. And I was like, you know what? I need to do something that I'm gonna get stoked for. And that's this bad boy. I kitted it up today. I've been excited to do this kit forever. And I finally have it in hand and I'm going to do it. So I have this one I'm not a craft hoarder. I'm a curator of an extensive sparkly diamond art collection. So we have this one. And then I'll show you, I kitted it up. I actually got these little kits from Hobby Lobby for $1.99. So I grabbed two of them and I was like, surely all the diamonds will fit in two of those. And they did. There's a few extra bags that didn't fit. And so what I did, and I had spillover of two into the next container. So I went ahead and just kitted this up like so. I've got the sticker in there. And then I've got the extra drills in this other pack. So I wanted something tiny to bring with me, and I felt like this was perfect. Because let me tell you, I love my Elizabeth Ward containers. For those of you who don't know, these are Elizabeth Ward's, but like, which one is more travel friendly? This guy. And so so I went this route for that kit. I have other kits though that I have one that is a travel kit that I've only worked on while traveling, and I thought it might be kind of fun to work on that one while I'm here. And so that is this kit, and this kit has made an appearance, I believe, on my channel in years past. But this one is a small, like I like these smaller kits, especially for the retreats, because you've only got a small, like 3-foot space to work on. And like the table that I'm sitting at right now is actually 6 feet long. And like I'm taking up more than half of it just streaming to you guys and showing you this. So I'm like, I like to know that I have the space. But anyway, so this one I said is one of my little travel kits. And this one is kitted up in like a little travel bag with a handle. So that's nice too. And then I freaked out and I was like, okay, well, I've got these two kits. Surely I don't need more. Like one is a square, one is a round. So I've got like the two, but then I was like, oh, but I have this Christmas kit that I've been working on. I really want to work on that too. And so I'm like, I know I'm not going to get to these. I'm 100% certain that I will not work on all 3 of these. But it's like, I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood for, you guys. I don't know. But this is the other one. So this one is a quarter finished. And it's the snowman. It's the Santa. This is Believe. It's the retro. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like really cool metallic drills on here. And I'm obsessed with it. So I kind of want to bring this one too. And I'm like, surely 3 small kits is kind of the equivalent of like 1 or 2 big ones, right? Nobody's going to judge me for bringing... Are they going to judge me for bringing 3 different paintings and cross-stitch to work on? I don't know. I mean, they can judge me. I don't really care what people think about me anymore. Used to. Don't care anymore. But anyway, so I've got those 3 kits. But then let me show you what else I have in my project bag. Because I was like, well, if I have 3 kits, I have to have trays, pens that match them, right? I'm terrible. It's terrible. Anyway, I brought a smattering collection of some of my favorite pens. This is one of my favorites in the whole wide world. It's from Butterfly Effect Wares. This one is from Kevin P Creations. They custom made this one teal for me, and it matches my logo, and I'm obsessed with it. Another 2 from Butterfly Effect Wares, my favorite pen company. And like, so then I was like, well, I must have trays and pens to match. So I will do that. And then of course for the holiday painting, 2 from Butterfly Effect Wares, this one, little ones from Diamond Art Club. I had to. And then I brought, because sometimes you never know what's going to happen with like tips and stuff. So I have a collection of 4 and 7 placers. And then I just brought a couple of minders that I think are funny. And then my favorite minder of all, I don't think I've ever showed you guys this minder, but it's my favorite. It's the first, I actually made this as a needle minder, but it can be used as a cover minder too. It was before I ever had a business and like bought really nice magnets and stuff. So I've got these old like chunky fridge magnets on here. But I cross-stitched a picture of Pumpkin, who's my cat, and I made my own little button needle minder of Pumpkin. It's my favorite needle minder in the whole wide world, and so I'm bringing it with me because I love it. So I use that when I cross-stitch. And then I brought one of my favorite double-duty trash drill, and this matches everything because it's white. So anyway, I've got all my tips in here. I've got my pumpkin minder. Oh my gosh, Karen, I think I have more than that. So I've got these 3 all kitted up. I've got a St. Patty's Day painting as a whip. I have this little Dipsy thing. I've got the pumpkin herder as a whip. I have probably a dozen whips right now. It's ridiculous. But yes, so I just brought this little thing. I'm like trying to keep everything small and keep it protected, right? Because like I was like, ooh, this will keep the 3D printed minder and trash drill protected. Anyway, I can't survive without washi tape, but I was like, they're gonna fall out of here. And so I connected this little miniature IKEA bag that I've had forever and had no use for. And I put washi tapes in it. It's so cute. I'm so proud of it. So I have washi tapes to match all of my kits in here. It's a mini IKEA bag. What is not to love? Anyway, I also brought my drill separator from these are like my essentials. I should do a video on all of my diamond painting essentials because this is one of them. Drill separator in there. That's from Bella Art de Nicole. And then, speaking of Bella Art de Nicole, we brought an assortment of trays. I felt like these would match all of the kits that I have shown you. But for my Christmas kit, I have this one from Firefly Diamond Art. So stinking cute. And then I have this white one that I love for travel because it's got a lid from Cat Proof Trays. So I've got all the trays. But that's it. I'm only bringing 6 trays. Can I use 6 at a time? No. Will I use 6 at a time? Absolutely not. Am I bringing 6? Yes, I am. So Chelsea said she's late to the party. Where am I going? I am going. I lost the lid for this one. This lid slides off really easily. Maybe the other purple one won't. Look, you guys. I got all my stuff organized. Look behind me. How cute. This is like my new craft room, by the way. I haven't even gotten a chance to show that to y'all yet. But here she is. I have all my minders on little boards up there from the Dollar Tree. And I've got all my Bella Art de Nicole trays, all of my pens. Both here and back here. And then more pens and all my Mary Mud here. And then these are the stacks of Mary Mud I'm bringing with me, apparently. Anyway, so yeah. So I've got my Bella Art de Nicole trays. We're good. Everything is good. Life is good. Diamond painting. What else is diamond painting related? Oh, I can't survive with diamond painting without my tweezers. Got my tweezers. One to match all the kits. Okay. I've got what else in here? Oh, I also have a little funnel too. We've got a funnel. Did I mention that? I think I started telling you where I was going. I'm going to a diamond painting retreat. It's called the Lone Star Retreat. It is in San Antonio, just outside of San Antonio. I did not apply for the Great Lakes next June because I will have a 6-month-old and I'm just not sure what that's going to look like. Not that my husband can't be with her and me go do something, but I just kind of want to like feel out that first year first and then maybe I'll go the following year. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway. But yeah, anyway, I'm just really happy with my little setup over here. This little table's got shelves down below it, and so all of my stuff is down there. I actually do have some form of organization for all my special drills. They're all in here. I'm actually not bringing any special drills with me because I don't have time to I don't have time to figure out which ones I want. But I've got like all the glitter drills from Tima in here. I've got a bunch of specials in here. It's a lot. Anyway, sparklers, rounds, squares, you name it. Bubbles for rounds. I'm like, they're so cute. I love them. I'm not creative enough. Okay. Anyway, that's all my special drills. What did I knock on the floor? Who knows? But I'm fully aware that when I go to this retreat, that there are going to be people there who have there are people who are bringing, so right behind me here, I have my 3-drawer cart that has all my other stuff on it. All my washi tapes, all of my, what do you call them? These guys. These little release papers, right? All of this stuff. I have all this stuff back here. But there are people who are bringing full 3-drawer carts with them. That will not be me. But yeah, so I am just bringing this and my whip. So let me show you what else I have in here. I've got my little craft knife and then my one that's maybe not so scary. and my funnel. I showed you that. Funnels from Bella Art and Nicole. But then there's more. But wait, there's more. So while we're at the retreat, they're going to have a couple classes that we can take. One is a cross stitch finishing class. I chose not to take that class just because I already have the skills, I think, to finish off a cross stitch, like around the edges and stuff like that. So I was like, I think I'll be good on that one. But they're doing a quilt class, like a hand quilting class that I've never done before, and I like to sew. And so I was like, that'll be cool. And so they gave us kind of like a little packing list of what to bring if you are wanting to take that class. One of them was quilting needles. So got me a 20 pack for $2.69. Another one was 3 fat quarters, and this is a bundle of 5 fat quarters, and I thought they were really fun, cute unicorn prints that I could use possibly for the baby. And so I was like, maybe I'll do a little something with that. Whenever I finish things off, whether it's a cross stitch or little quilts and stuff, I love to use this extra wide double fold bias tape. And so I just bought this because it matched, and probably won't need it while we're there, but I'm bringing it because it's light. And then they said to just get a thread that matches. And so there's my thread that matches. But like all of this fits in this little tote. And I got this tote, by the way, I got the tote for $12.99 at Hobby Lobby. Was it Hobby Lobby? Yes, it was Hobby Lobby. So this was in the crochet and like knitting section, which because it's technically a crochet tote, makes more sense for that, but it made sense for my application as well. Anyway, so the other thing, they're doing another class that is a introduction like Cricut class, and I have never used a Cricut before, and I've always wanted to learn. And so they told us to bring a thing of Oracle 651 vinyl. I couldn't pick between these two colors, and they were half off. So I was like, it's like I'm buying one. And so I bought two. And then they asked us to bring a mat. So I also have a Cricut mat in the other room that I forgot to grab, but that is coming with me as well. So that's my whole bag, you guys. Oh no, I lied. I have more. I have my scissors. Part of the Cricut class, they asked us to bring weeding tools as well. So I bought some cheap ones because I was like, I don't know if I'm really going to be into the Cricut scene. I'm sure I'm going to like it, but I was just like, let me just get some cheap tools to start off with. So I bought a little set for, I think it was like $15, but a little set of weeding tools for the, oh, and there's tweezers in here too, for the Cricut class. So yeah, so I've got that. I brought some scissors with me because who would you be without scissors? And I also I got these from Amazon, little cat release papers. So Cat Diamond Sparkles, I think if she's here, she's the one who showed me these on Amazon, and I love them. So there's these two options, and then for my Christmas paintings, these are from Crafts with Crashly. I have the silver snowflakes pattern of release papers. These were small, so I was like, I can bring multiple. And then I also have my release paper holder from Bella Art Nicole that has the cat papers in it from, I think it's just the cat papers, yes. And this is what they look like. I will show you. From Crafts with Crashly. So, and I like to use both because I never know what size I'm going to want. Because the ones from Amazon are a little larger than the ones from Crafts with Crashly. So if I want bigger ones, if they fit better, then I use the bigger ones. Weeding is just like whenever you cut out vinyl, like let's say I write the name Mary. In the center of the E, there's like a little piece, and you have to use like a little tool to pull out that center piece of the E to get it out of the way. Getting rid of vinyl you don't need. Yes. So it's like taking out the pieces that you don't want. But anyway, that's my bag. And then my extensive, like there's kind of, see this little blank spot right here where things are tilting over? That's where the Mary Mud's going to go. Once I get a little, I want to get a little ring through the mud, and then they'll go boop right in there. So that is it. That's everything. Way too many things. I don't need anywhere near this much. And I also am bringing this little tape measure in case I'm figuring, like, I'm like, whenever I sew, I measure things a million times. And so I'm assuming we're going to use this, but I don't know. Figured great to have it, even if I don't need it. But that's everything. I'm so proud of this little bag. It took me like 2 hours today to pack that up. Great question. So Kira asked, which scents of Mary Mud are you bringing? Yes. So if you go back and rewatch this video, it'll stay up on my YouTube. If you go back toward the beginning of this video, I went through all of the scents I'm bringing with me. Because ridiculous. But I don't want to go through them again and bore people because it's a lot. But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I don't need this many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 23 of them to be exact. Not necessary. It's not necessary to bring all those, but yeah, so I am actually flying Southwest, which is awesome because they allow for 2 checked bags. And I'm going for extra time than the retreat itself is. And so I'm probably just going to check my largest suitcase, and then I'll bring the other one as a carry-on. So I think I'll be okay between those two, because the only other things that I have, like the stuff that I have here, is maybe going to take up half of that large suitcase, and then the other half will be my clothing. And then I'll also have my carry-on to bring clothing and stuff. And I have a backpack that'll have like my laptop. Oh, that was the other thing too. It's going to be 100 degrees while I'm there, and your girl is hot-natured. And so I have a little, like, we bought a stroller fan for the baby, and I went ahead and I unboxed that bad boy, and I'm going to be bringing that with me because it stands on its own. And then people were recommending to bring like a little power strip and a light. And I do have a project light that is pretty slim and easy to pack. And I think this will just kind of fit right in between all my clothes. Like, this is pretty small, honestly. It's not big. There's this part of it that bends to whatever I want it to bend to. And I'm like, I can just kind of put this in my suitcase in between my clothes. But what's cool about this is this bends to wherever I want it, so it's not bothering my neighbors. It has, when it's plugged in, it's not plugged in right now, but when it's plugged in, it has a clock on it. And then back here is an actual charging pad. So if I take my phone, I can put the phone right on the back of here and charge my phone. And so it's kind of like a nice little all-in-one compact little thing. And then I've got my fan, which is battery powered. So yeah, I'm excited to have all of my goodies. So I've got that to bring with me as well. But I really do think I can't, like, my big suitcase, I can't imagine this stuff taking up more than half of it. The only other things I've got are a gift for my secret. We're doing like a secret, it's kind of like Secret Santa, but it's a secret blessings box or a secret blessings gift. And so my person I got, I just have to show you because I know this person doesn't watch my channel. And so the person that I got for my secret blessings person is a cross stitcher and not a diamond painter. So I know they probably don't watch my channel, but they put on their questionnaire that their favorite animals were elephants. And so I didn't have any elephant minders, But because you use cover minders for diamond painting, but those, as long as they're flat, can also be used as needle minders for cross stitching if you're not aware. And so a minder is a minder, and a lot of times they can cross both avenues, right? And so I went online and I found an elephant enamel pin and I made it into a minder for them. So that's one of the little gifts, and I was so excited about it because I thought it came out so cute. Anyway, so I made a little elephant minder for my person, and then I have a bunch of other gifts for them as well too. So like the limit was like $30, and so I just got like a bunch of stuff for them. Lots of floss and fun stuff for cross stitching. So excited about that, but I had to share that with you. Sherilyn said you'll get a lot of use out of that fan. It's so hot. I know. I'm worried about how hot I'm going to be because I am very sensitive to the heat, especially being pregnant. I'm like, I'm hot. I'm hot right now, and it's like 70 in here. But that's a great idea. Big water bottle and some snacks. So I already told Berta. So Berta is going to be my roommate, just FYI, in case you missed that fun part. But I already told Berta, I was like, we're going to have to do a little stop off and get some snackies. I did notice that like 15 minutes away from the retreat center, there's a Buc-ee's. And if you don't live in Texas or the Southeast, I think is the only place where they have them. But if you don't live in those places, you're like, what's Buc-ee's? Trust me. If you see one, go to it because they're awesome. And I was like, maybe we'll go to Buc-ee's and go get some snacks. But I have these cups that I absolutely love and I drink out of all the time. And I usually have two of these near me at all times. One has Dr. Pepper and the other one has water. And I have a Stanley cup that's really big, and that one usually has water. So I have a small one for some Dr. P and then a a large one for water. And so I'm probably going to bring both of those so that I can have my sodas and I can have some water. And I was actually talking to the doctor today about saying, like, I really would like to eat better and lose a little weight. Like, is that okay for me while being pregnant? And he totally cleared it. He was like, absolutely, she's going to be the weight that she's going to be. And so don't worry about that. Like, you can lose weight safely and she'll be fine. And so I was like, cool. Well, I'm planning on doing that. But the one thing I won't give up is my soda. I just can't do it. There's Dr. Pepper Zero in here right now. I don't have a ton of them a day. I have like one or two a day. It's my guilty pleasure. Y'all leave me alone. Anyway, so I was like, we're going to have to definitely go. My latest like craving has been apples. They're very much in season right now and they're just to die for. I had Honeycrisp apples on Saturday, and like one of my friends had cut them up and I had a few. And then because I had a friend's birthday party to go to on Saturday, I'm telling you, every weekend is booked. And so she had cut up some apples slices and I was eating the apples and I'm like, this tastes better than anything I've ever had ever. Like, I can't get enough of it. And so on Sunday we were grocery shopping and my husband was like, do you want to get some Honeycrisp apples? Like, they're here. So we bought a bag of them. There were 7 apples in there. Today, there are none. So in 48 hours, the two of us have eaten 7 apples. And we split them, to be fair. Like, he was loving on them too. So it was just really funny. I don't know. Really into apples right now. But I was like, might have to get some apples while I'm there. I don't know. But at the actual retreat on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they are feeding us breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, which is really cool. And I saw the menu. It looks pretty good. Like, just normal, one of the nights is like pasta. I think there's tacos another night. And then I'm also bringing a Kindle to read on the plane. I love to cross stitch on the plane. I will never diamond paint on a plane. There is not enough space for me to do that. I love to cross stitch on a plane, but again, not enough space to do that. And so I am literally only on page 7 of Atomic Habits, but I've heard amazing things about this book, and I'm already like, I started reading it and I was like, I need to put this down or I will read the whole thing. And so I'm excited to work on that, to read while I'm flying, because I have to do something while I fly. I like freak out anyway. So yeah, that's it. Anything else that I'm forgetting to bring that y'all are like, Mary, you need this? I wasn't able, like, I really wanted to, um like, I really wanted to, uh like, sponsor this retreat, but I was just like, I simply physically cannot. Like, I have not had a moment to breathe. And I mean, honestly, I haven't even packed. I leave tomorrow morning at 10, and it's, what is it, 9:30? Lord, I gotta go to bed. I leave tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock from my house to get to the airport, and I have not packed a single stitch of clothing. Not one. Not one thing. But I did all day do laundry. And so tomorrow morning, I'm just going to wake up nice and fresh as a daisy. The good thing is I am waking up pretty refreshed nowadays. And so tomorrow morning, I'm just going to get up and I'm going to do the rest of my packing in the morning. I can show you. I'm like, what else did I forget to show you? I didn't show you my cross stitch project bag, but this is it. It's this cute little tote that says I do as I please. I like it because it holds full sheets of paper for the patterns, which end up getting really mussed up anyway. The way that I store my thread is basic in Ziploc bags. And yeah, so there's my floss in Ziplocs. I've got my little jar for my scraps. It used to hold cumin, and every time I open it, it smells really strong of cumin. It's really gross. I do have my favorite embroidery scissors in here, must, and my thread cloth, which is also something I was working on adding to the shop, which is it's basically just a beeswax gloss or beeswax container, with a little bit of coconut oil in there, and fragrance. And what it does is it puts, you can see all the little lines in there I've made with all my thread. So you put your thread on top of here and you put your finger on top of it, you pull it across, and it puts like a little fine like coating of wax on your thread, and it really helps it prevent from getting all tangled up as you're stitching. I'm obsessed with thread gloss. I will never not use it now that I'm used to using it. So this one is from a company in Canada called So Fine, and it's SEW Fine thread gloss, and it's in the scent pineapple. So love it. And that's it. That's my this is my messy cross stitch bag. There's not much in there, but now you know. Now you know. I think that's it, guys. I think that's everything. Yes. Gail said, make sure to write in your baby book about the apple craving and eating 3 to 4 in 2 days. What's a baby book? Is that like a pregnancy book? I don't know. I haven't done one of those. Am I supposed to be doing that? My mom didn't do anything like that for me. Like, I asked my mom one time, I was like, what time was I born? She was like, I don't know. It was after midnight. And I was like, Mom. Like, she didn't know. Am I supposed to be doing a baby book? Do you guys do baby books for your babies? I don't know. I do have I did have something. Is it here? A friend gave me this before I ever got pregnant, and I was so grateful for it. And then it took us a really long time to get pregnant, and I got really nervous, but it was like a little planner for pregnancy. And guys, I've been feeling like garbage. And I haven't haven't been recording anything in here. Create a baby book. Well, I suck. Because I really have been wanting to open this and like work on it. But oh, it has like cravings, a kick counter in week 16. I wasn't feeling much in week 16, y'all. Anyway. Sure. So I haven't done any of this because I am a slacker. See, exactly. Gail said most first babies have a baby book with footprints, memories, pics from the shower. Second baby, it's too much work. Well, guess what? It was too much work for the first one, too. Now I feel terrible. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I guess I'm a bad mom. I don't know. I mean, it's not too late technically. I remember what I was craving at the beginning was French fries, the only thing I wanted to eat. And then throughout the first trimester, all I can recall is like the only things I wanted to eat were French fries, fruit, and salad. Those were the only things I was able to like actually like want. Now I want everything. My appetite is back in full force. The first trimester of pregnancy, I didn't gain any weight at all. And then my doctor was like, "You had a little spike in your weight," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Appetite's back, full force." But I really haven't gained much. I gained like 5 pounds so far. So, and the baby is like almost 2 of that. So, give me a minute. Anyway, all out on her first daughter and the second baby book was only part of it. See, what if I just don't do one for either and then they'll both be equally unloved? Just kidding. They will be so loved. See, Stephanie, I just feel like I am too ADD for that. Like I can't take my medications right now. How am I supposed to focus on that? I don't know. I can try, you guys. I don't know. I am the world's worst, but what are you going to do? Now I need to get all of these kits rolled up together so that they're all one piece. I truly hope that people don't judge me for bringing 3 diamond painting kits with me. I realize how excessive this is, but I couldn't decide. It's another job, exactly. I don't want to do more stuff. I'm tired. And I know I'm going to be more tired when she gets here, too. But I don't know. We're planning as best as we can right now. And I was telling my husband, if all goes well, the plan is to not have anything to do in November and December. That's my goal. And if that's the case, then I can like focus on the shop a little bit and actually like get some product out to you guys. Just so you know, I started my shop last year on Small Business Saturday. So I'm kind of thinking that Small Business Saturday might be my last release this year. Just for the time being, until I get into a good groove with baby and can figure out what the shop is going to look like after she arrives. Because here's the thing, like a lot of times when you see people with Etsy shops, a lot of them don't have children, or if they do, they have a partner who's helping them or somebody who's helping. Like I don't have any help. And so I don't know what the shop is going to look like after the baby comes. Like I know for the first couple of months, I'm just going to be recovering and finding a new normal with her. But then after that, obviously I want to get back into the groove of making some product and shipping it out. but I am fully aware that it will not be at the scale that it was before. Which might be a good thing because y'all won't be spending so much money. Because the plan for us when we decided to have a baby was for me to be a stay-at-home mom. And if I'm running the shop full time, then that's not really what that's going to look like, right? And so I kind of want to I got to find that balance, and I just don't know what that's going to look like. But I can't wait to feel better. And I also just really want to take some of this weight off so I can be a better mama to that baby. So I'm ready to do that. We're ready to go. Anyway, so many things. Speaking of taking weight off, I have to show you guys this candy that I bought because it's amazing. Doesn't take a lot, but if you can't, don't. Like a scrapbook, just source memories, remembering the times, maybe put together small. Yeah, maybe I could do something like digital, like a little. She said like a Snapfish book. I'm thinking, I'm not sure what Snapfish is, but is that not the thing that you can just upload stuff to online and then it print out a book for you? Because I feel like that might be the route that I could go to put a few hours into it, but not like weeks. You know what I mean? I definitely have some stuff like I want to get her fingerprints and her little footprints and all that good stuff when she's born. So we want to do that. I haven't bought anything for that yet, but I want to do it. I have to show you. That was the other thing I wanted to bring with me was I wanted to bring like some type of candy with me to have at my station. Be like, hey, I'm introverted and I don't talk much, but have a piece of candy. And so I was thinking to share these. I'm kind of obsessed. Which I guess if you're not a Tootsie Roll person, I freaking love Tootsie Rolls, one of my favorite candies in the world. If you're not a Tootsie Roll person, I guess this wouldn't excite you, but these are Harvest Chews, and they're like Tootsie Roll brand, but they have 4 different fall flavors. We have sweet cinnamon, caramel apple, candy corn, and pumpkin spice. I have tried one of each, and they are delicious. And honestly, I don't love candy corn, but I think that might be my favorite flavor. It's really good. Anyway, they kind of taste like the vanilla flavored Tootsie Rolls, which are like, that's a hill I'll die on. They're the best. Anyway, flavored Tootsie Rolls are my jam. Don't judge me. Dude, that's a great idea. I hate eating on camera. Anyway, one of the companies that does that, Sister's Friend does it for their trips. Belize, Egypt, Greece. That's a great idea. I think I might go that route so that I don't feel too guilty and at least there's something. The vanilla is the best. Lime is good, but vanilla is the best. But this one is caramel apple. It's just crazy to me. I never thought they had fall flavored ones. It's such a gross snack, but a delicious one, and I love them. I think the pumpkin spice was my least favorite because I don't love pumpkin, but they're delicious. Kimberly said she's right on the border. Time to get her passport. Hop over. I'm telling you. I don't know, though. I don't know if they sell these in stores. I ended up getting them online. Like, I'm not joking. This bag cost me like $10, but it was worth every penny. I need to stop eating these. Okay, I'm done. I have mine. They already did one gestational diabetes screening, and I have my second one coming up for the 28-week appointment in 3 weeks. And I'm eating Tootsie Rolls. No, I have actually been doing pretty well, so that's good. It's just nice to want to eat again, you know? Anyway, so I was going to bring a little candy jar and some candy with me as well. whole table is like covered in junk I'm taking with me. They're gonna love me. Sherilyn says she's on Amazon ordering some right now. I'm telling you, they're so good. I think the candy corn one, like I said, is my favorite. Tastes like the vanilla. But anyway, guys, I have 5% battery on my computer because I forgot to plug it in. Really just doing great right now. And I'm going to let you guys go because I got to go to bed. Usually by this time, I am in bed and snoozing. I have been going to bed so early and getting up very early. I don't know. It's just what my clock is doing right now, which is fine. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to head to bed and I hope you guys have a really great weekend or week. It's only Tuesday, not weekend. I hope you have a great week and I hope you have a great weekend and you enjoy everything this week has to offer. Like I said, I'll be in Texas, but somebody asked me if I would be going live from the retreat. I don't know, but maybe. I mean, that could be really fun. So I'll see what I can do. Maybe Miss Berta or Tima might want to do a little thing. I don't know. So I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do, guys. Anyway, I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, but I know my social battery will be drained. And also my physical battery because baby is just she's taking all my energy. What can I say? Anyway, I can't wait. I'm excited. I can't wait to tell you guys all about it and share with you how it was. Even if I can't do regular videos, at least I could do these lives and like share some stuff with you. So that is my hope, and that is what I will try to do if I can't put out a video. And I'll do the best I can to give you guys updates on how it goes and go live if I can. Anyway, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you as soon as I can. Like I said, mark your calendars for October 14th for the release, October 15th at 2 p.m. for the shower. I will post an FYI about it on Instagram and the Facebook group with the links to the registry and all that good stuff. Okay? I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, by the way. See you later.